which I think is a great soundtrack for this. And let's figure out where we left off. Where did we leave off? I think we left off here. 18th of January. Yeah, 18th of January looks right. The Junktown Crash House. And we were going to explore some more in Junktown. And just kind of look around a bit, yeah? Talk to some people. I guess I could give you a little backstory on what we did yesterday. We started... There isn't really a map here that I can show you. But, I'm going to move my camera down. The only reason I moved it up is so you could see when I was sneaking, but I feel like that's kind of irrelevant. We started out in Vault 13. We're playing as a 60-year-old doctor. A 60-year-old doctor who is the luckiest unlucky man alive. I also have my character sheet for you. If you wanted to look at this later in the stream, it's exclamation Fallout. We'll bring up a screenshot. But I guess the screenshot is old now. Yeah, the screenshot's old. I didn't think about that. Updating it is kind of annoying, actually, because it would have to be updated every single time I leveled up. I didn't really think that one through. So, that command's now deleted. That was quick turnaround. Doctor with no tag in Doctor. Yeah, it's because First Aid and Doctor are sort of the same basic skill. In that they're a combination of perception and intelligence, which are both really bad for me, actually. But Doctor refers to fixing severe wounds and potentially crippled limbs, whereas First Aid is small cuts and more or less raw hit points. So Chad said First Aid was immensely more useful to me than Doctor. But yeah, I'm still Doctor, okay? Just because you're not a surgeon doesn't mean you're not a doctor. And my character is, as far as combat skills go, we are maxing melee weapons. So I have 125% of my melee skill, so we have really good accuracy with melee. And to kind of support that, we're going all in on crit. Massive crit chance. We have 10 luck that is maxed. My fate and karma is incredibly high. Events and situations will be changed by how lucky or unlucky your character is. And at the same time, even though I'm incredibly lucky, I am also incredibly jinxed. Mayhem seems to follow you everywhere. Everyone around you has more critical failures in combat, but the bad thing, so do you. All combat failures, so any miss in combat has a fairly high chance of being upgraded to a critical failure or critical miss. Which in this game, crits are not just bonus damage or no damage. They have crit tables. Basically, anytime I roll a crit, it doesn't guarantee necessarily that it'll do more damage, but it can do a host of different things. And those things can range from severe body wounds. It says crit hits always cause more damage. So they always cause a little bit more damage. And can also blind, cripple, knock out, or instantly kill an opponent. So there's a whole slew of things that can happen, but the same is true for crit misses. There's a large table of possibilities anytime you crit miss that can range from losing a turn to dropping your weapon. I've seen people's weapons explode. Well, not explode, but disintegrate, I guess, and more things. They can hurt themselves and stuff like that. So, the rest of my stats, we have a bunch in strength for that melee raw physicality. Gives us more hit points, melee damage, and carry weights. And then we have a good amount of agility for armor points, or sorry, action points and armor class. And sequence, which is our initiative. So decent in initiative, but it feels like other people are just faster than us. Abysmal charisma, no charm at all, and the minimum amount of intelligence to not be a caveman. That's where we're playing right now. Just not perceptive, totally ignorant to the terrible things that are going around this jinxed individual. And then my other perk is, or trait, is finesse, which is a plus 10% to the crit chance. So that's why we have 20, which is very high. But my attacks deal 30% less damage. Now, I was thinking about my weapons, because we have been using the spear, but the problem with the spear is it's kind of expensive to use. So I only have 9 action points, and a single thrust takes 4. If I want to use VATS to target, it takes 5. So I can't do 2 VATS pokes in the same turn, which is really bad. So I'm actually thinking, I know this sounds stupid, but I'm thinking about going back to the knife. Because even though the knife does less damage, it's 3 to 11 instead of 3 to 15, it just seems so much better that I can do either 2 VATS attacks or 3 regular attacks. You could do a VATS knife and spear. Yeah, I could do a VATS knife and spear, but my trade-off is I don't get to hold a stim pack in my hand. So, and being in melee, it gets a little, but then again, holding 2 weapons is good because I frequently drop my weapon. I think that there's some good trade-offs here. Shame we can't throw knives. We can throw knives, we're just really bad at it. There are throwing builds that you can do. Yeah, we could try a knife and a spear combo and see how that goes, maybe. It'd be worth checking out. Otherwise, we have guns, which we just don't use. Some explosives, a decent amount of money, some first aid, and then some other stuff that we need to sell. Okay, I don't think we want to rent a room, but let's go look around. What's the action point difference between having the stim in your hand? So it costs no action points to swap between your 2 hands. That's free. So just using a stim pack in your hand is only 2 action points, which is very cheap. But opening your backpack at all, if you click inventory during a fight, it's like 4 or 5 action points. So that's the potential issue. But here's the other potential issue is I kind of am supposed to not be carrying a weapon around in town. They get mad if you are walking around with your weapon drawn. I'm also not sure if I am supposed to be allowed to walk in here. I might help myself to reading a book and or borrowing from a locker if there was anything that benefited me. So far, there's not. But I don't know if I want to just actually go around room to room because that's kind of weird. It's also nighttime right now. What else is here? This is the general store, which I do have some stuff to sell, but I think I took them for all their money, if I'm not mistaken. We also, like, helped some people in here. They had, like, a dog that was annoying them, and I pet the dog and was like, good boy. And they're like, okay, thanks for helping me with the quest. You get some experience points for saying good boy. So our current mission right now is still, let's open the Pip-Boy. Get the water chip. We only have 106 days, and we just hit a dead end. We were looking forward in Vault 15, but unfortunately, in Vault 15, we did hit a cave-in where we couldn't progress any further and had to leave. So now we got to find somewhere else to go. We got a few different potential places. I'm assuming the general store is closed tonight, but we'll see. Hello, Electroraptor. What's up, Rapid Recline? Also, Osacat says, excited for Etal to play this. I was horrible as a kid, so I never beat the game. We will do our best. Oh, it is locked. What time is it? It's not even midnight here. Here's what I'm actually thinking. Let's go hire some help, because I feel like it's just gonna get tougher doing this solo by ourselves. Maybe we hit the road. That's not how you hit the road. There's a hospital here. The jail is here. Who's in here? Hi. Somebody's just hanging out. This is like the front office, where all the guards are. I like my boss. Who is your boss? Junktown Guard. Junktown Guard. This is Junktown. It is Junktown. We saw an assassination attempt. What's there to do around here? Okay, we already talked to you. Yeah, let's just leave. Because I remember there was someone that we couldn't afford to pay to come help us, and I think it would be probably worth the trip to go all the way back to Shady Sands. So let's start with that. Do you have enough social awareness with Remind boy message. Water supplies running low in Vault 13. Find the water chip quickly. Uh-oh. You don't say. Do you guys need some help? I'm doing my best. Thank Dharma you're here. My girl, Tandy, Aradesh's daughter, has been kidnapped. Oh. His girlfriend, but he's not saying girlfriend. He's like, actually, Tandy, Aradesh's daughter has been kidnapped. We believe the raiders have her. Tough break. I'll see you later. Okay, that's what the raiders are there for. I think we heard this when we first came in, but I forgot. Travel to the southeast. Please hurry. I don't know what they'll do to her. I'll get her back for you. I didn't say I'd help. I got my own problems. How much is this job worth to you? I knew you were a heartless mercenary. We'll pay you well for saving her, rest assured. Listen, this is the wasteland, dude. You guys live in fear, number one, inside your little wall surface area. And I come along and you're like, oh, please go save my daughter, stranger. And I'm like, how much are you gonna pay me? He's like, I knew you were a heartless bastard. I knew you wouldn't help me for free. You want something in return for what? You could just go do something out of the goodness of your heart? It's like, bro, I already killed all the rad scorpions for you, and you guys didn't give me shit, okay? I went into a cave, murdered like 10 rad scorpions. You guys didn't barely even thank me. They're just taking advantage of me. If you're not gonna tell me how much you'll give me, I'm not gonna take the job. No, I don't want to push them. All right, I'll take care of it for you. I did not expect this to be something. I didn't even come here for this. But I guess that explains. I need help finding Tandy. I hope you find her. She's like a little sister to me. I think it was one of the raider groups who took her. Find out as much information about them as you can and equip yourself before you go after. But don't be so quick to fight. Even they will sometimes listen to reason. Okay, you say that. But we walked in and tried to talk to their boss, and he was like, that guy's an explorer. Kill that guy! Oh, I didn't mean to push that button. Where can I get some better equipment? You'll have to do what we do, scavenge it. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I know, you mostly trade. The reason I actually came back here was not to get a quest, but to go talk to one of these dudes. So, Ephra Biznot, what can I do for you? Hey, could you help me out a bit? Your experience would be useful. Tempting offer. Since this place gets boring, tell you what, standard rate 100 caps, you've got a deal. Deal. Let's go. It'll be good to get back in action. All right, yeah, that's what I'm here for. You earn 100 XP for convincing Ian to join your quest. I feel like Ian is gonna immediately die. Can you give me directions to the hub? What weapons are you skilled with? I'm a good shot with just about any sort of pistol, and I can use a submachine gun too. I also know how to handle a knife. I actually have... Get the fuck out of my way! Dude, you just hired this guy. Why would you rage against him like this? This is very, like, high-strung main character. Nothing, never mind. Step aside, please. I need to change formation. Stay close, walk when close. Okay, how about keep a moderate distance, walk when close. Sure thing. Do I get to equip him, or does he have his own equipment? Because I actually have a gun. He seems to have a weapon in his hand. I wonder if there is a way to... This is my inventory. That's my skill dex. Important note about companions in Fallout 1, you have to steal from them to change their gear, and you cannot directly equip them. Just give them weapons they like. Okay. Is it a crime to give them better weapons? Barter? Oh, barter with my companion? But he actually wants to, like, trade, though. It's like a legit trade. Okay, well, let's... What did I just say? Okay. I think we should stick together after all. Did I tell him to stay here? Alright. Let's try stealing from him. He doesn't have a gun. I happen to have a gun that I haven't sold. He said he's good with SMGs. So there's an SMG. What type of ammo does this use? His gun is in his hands. Well, I don't know which one he'll use. Just whichever one he wants. Also, let me scroll up in chat real quick. I like my boss. Good Mary Skipper. The channel points will keep flowing then. Hi, Etalyx in chat. I was away for the first stream. How far in are we? We played for about 7 hours yesterday. And we've explored Vault 13, Vault 15, Sandy, whatever this is. We went to the Raiders camp. And we also went to Junktown so far. Have you had any interesting random encounters yet? Yeah, we had a caravan assault that we had to end up bailing from. What's up, KJ? Okay, we'll just give him the SMG. I don't know what weapon he has equipped right now. And is this the correct ammunition? 96 rounds? Is this armor piercing? Okay, I don't know if that's all the ammo I have. I can check my bag. Because that is for the rifle, pretty sure. I think that's all the ammo I have. However, I think I'm gonna go in guns blazing and use some explosives on the raiders. I definitely want to save. I think we should go try and tackle the raiders now. Because at least that's a lead. Like, we have something we can do. Can you give armor to companions in Fallout 1? That's a good question. Because I do have... Oh, it's in my bag. No armor for companions? Okay. They get what they get. Alright, while we walk to the raider encampment... Oh, that's really close. Just gotta blow my nose again. I always have, like, severe allergies for the first hour to hour and a half of stream because talking apparently has that effect. 1 sec. Okay, we're back. The cons. I love the art for all the different map screens like this. Are you going to play the 3D Fallouts as well? Are you asking if I'm going to do a full series campaign in a row of Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76 in a row? No. Don't forget Fallout Shelter. And Fallout Tactics. Skip Fallout 3? There's too many of them. I already played Fallout New Vegas also. One day, chat, yes, one day, we'll probably play Fallout 3. One day. But not anytime soon, especially with Starfield coming out in 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks. Okay, I know that these guys are bad. And I could start this fight outside, or I can start this fight inside. I feel like starting it outside might even be easier. Because I could just take this dude down by these two dudes down by themselves. Probably pretty straightforward. This is a huge fight, dude. I don't think I understand now why this dialogue option. Please move. They can actually block you in. This song is insane ambiance. Yeah, it's good ambiance. I am Petrox, one of Garl's lead raiders. What do you do as a raider? I'm Ephra Biznot. I feel like I've already had this conversation. As a raider, I get to travel to many parts of the wasteland. In my travels, I get supplies for the camp. Hey, that's really great of you. I'm sure Garl is pleased with you. That's really great of you. I'm trying to take an inventory of how many people we have to deal with. There's 2 in this tent, 4 outside, 1 in this tent, and 2 in this tent. And then at least 1 in here. And then I don't know if there's anybody behind. We gotta rescue the people. Okay, there's 3 guards at least behind the building. That's a lot of people, dude, for just 2 of us. I think you know what that means, chat. It means that we need some big explosives. That's what it means. I wonder if we could take down 4 people at once. We also haven't even been back here. Why am I running now? I think I might have accidentally sprinted. So, there's a couple jail cells back here that I didn't see before. And this one... Also, again... This again... There's a... Don't click on links in chat, by the way. There's like a scam going around right now where, for some reason, like, verified accounts are spamming scam links. And I'm not really sure how it became so widespread. But I've seen it happen at least 3 times here with different accounts, like multiple times in EJ's chat and like a couple other places. Very, very strange. Time for some saves coming, I think. We've already been here before, and we know for a fact that the worst thing that my character can possibly do is talk to this dickhead. Oh. Well, last time I talked to him, he's like, hey, who are you? And my only dialogue option was, I'm an adventurer. He's like, I hate adventurers. Everybody kill him. And now my 2 dialogue options are, I want you to set the girl free, or I want you to die. Listen, I want you to set the girl free. Never. Yeah, see? And that's what happens. This is why we don't talk to him, because he just gets a free shot. So, same outcome. Okay, so I'm actually tempted. I know that there's 2 people here and 2 people right here. I wonder if I could kill these 4. The problem is I need to have somewhere, I need to start the fight from somewhere that I'm not just exposed out in the open, because I'm melee and they're all ranged. So if I'm here, they're just gonna walk around and shoot me from maximum range. So my ideal is probably starting from inside in one of the corners and then get them as they come through the door. However, I need to convince my little ally to not get hurt. And also, I don't think that they're gonna walk in such a way that I could do what I want to do anyways. Because I need to get all these. That's the big boom explosive that we have, and I think that's it. Okay, we can close that. Yeah, I have two explosives. Probably equip the knife. And then I have 2 grenades. Okay, how big? I gotta find out for myself how big this boom is. Oh, you can set a timer. Okay,